Hey guys, Zan here. Today I'll continue sharing about my vacation to southeastern Germany back in October 2021. In my previous video, we explored the historic towns of Würzburg and Rothenburg ob der Tauber. Today, we resume our journey to Nuremberg, Ingolstadt, and on to Augsburg.
Today is day 4 and we're all blowing smoke.
We decided to head back into town for breakfast at a cafe called Brot and Zeit. There was a dizzying selection of freshly baked pastries, and we went with the cheese pretzel and jam donut. We then continued on our journey to Nuremberg. After parking the car, we were immediately greeted by one of the tallest structures in town, St. Sebald Church. We had a quick look inside and admired the high ceilings, aged masonry, and ornate artifacts. Then we visited the Hauptmarkt, or main market, which is also the location of the Schöner Brunnen fountain, another landmark of Nuremberg. The market had a handful of stalls selling fresh produce as well as cooked food. There was also a supermarket which we popped in for a quick look. By then it was lunchtime, and just a short walk away was the highly rated restaurant Trudelstuben. The interior was incredibly cramped and featured wood paneling along the walls, giving a warm, rustic atmosphere. We decided on the pork knuckle with potato dumpling and tried a trio of specialty sausages served with sauerkraut. The river next to the restaurant was so picturesque, we couldn't help but to stop for photos.
Just ended lunch. We are now making our way up the hill to Nuremberg Castle. So we've kind of made it to the top and we're about to head to the observation platform to take a look at the city. So this is the view from the observation platform, and you can see the city of Nuremberg behind me.
We then began our tour of the Castle Museum, which started in the courtyard. The museum had plenty of trinkets and artifacts from a bygone era. With some rooms restored to their original decor as well. It was certainly worth a look. We enjoyed a cup of hot chocolate in one of the cafes around the main market, before spending the rest of the day exploring more recent history with a visit to the Documentation Center Nazi Party Rallying Grounds Museum, which, as the name implies, was housed in the former Nazi Party rally grounds. The size of the arena surprised us. To think that such a structure survived the war and today serves as a chilling reminder of darker times. Lastly, we visited the Memoriam Nuremberg Trials Museum. This was where the infamous post-World War II Nuremberg trials happened, during which those prosecuted of war crimes stood trial. We entered the courtroom where the trials took place. The rest of the museum offered more information on the accused and the court proceedings. They even had the original benches from the courtroom on display. With all the history ingrained, we decided to change things up a little for tomorrow. The next morning, we set off for the Ingolstad village outlet mall. In typical outlet mall fashion, it was a boulevard flanked on either side by rows of premium brand outlets. We had a ham and cheese pretzel from a street stall for breakfast and spent half a day browsing and shopping. There was a Lindt chocolatier outlet, so naturally I ordered a hot chocolate drink. Before setting off, we had a light lunch at Cafe Coffee Fellows, some type of bagel with an almond tart.
It's obstructing my pretty view.
We wanted to make 3 quick stops on our way to Augsburg, but soon realized we wouldn't have the time, so we headed straight to Harburg Castle, skipping the town of rain. As if someone took offense to our actions, the weather became a little overcast as we approached Harburg Castle. The castle was built in the 12th century and over the years had many structures added, leading to an eclectic mix of architectural styles, visible from the courtyard. There was a ballroom that is still used for events like weddings to this day. From the castle, you get a panoramic view of the town below. It's no wonder why they decided to build the castle here. On our way to Augsburg, we drove through the town of Donauwörth, which was supposed to be another one of our quick photo ops. Nonetheless, we still managed to enjoy the architecture and pastel colors from the comfort of our car. Surprisingly, the weather cleared, and we were greeted by a beautiful sunset. It was dark by the time we arrived in Augsburg, and we had Sichuan food for dinner at restaurant Huan. The LiQWYD, or dried chili chicken, was spicy and juicy, and we enjoyed it very much. We checked into the Super 8 Augsburg and called it a night. A simple and clean room which felt very new. If you enjoyed this video, why not drop a like and subscribe to stay tuned for more travel content. Take care and I'll see you in the next one.